Alright, hello, welcome back. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just hanging out with you, right? I already got my potions. Too much of a pain in the ass. Gardening. Collect. Alright. Alright, travel. Actually, tech builder. Sid's at 7. 4, 6. 4, 1. Finished. Haven't done anything with them. Alright. Nice. Do I want to rush bids? I don't really have that many days before the end of the game. So maybe I will just kind of spam Sid and try to get her to rank 10.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for frozen yogurt. Huh. It's not quite as catchy as it should be, is it?
I guess you could workshop it.
Nuh-uh. Sounds like work. And today's anything but. Didn't you hear? I went and got myself a girlfriend. And that's cause for celebration.
Sylvia is familiar with the ice cream vendor enough to notice that something is unusual.
This place is usually a lot busier.
Well, about that. I sort of rented the place out.
Wow, really? You can do that?
What can I say? Sometimes being a celebrity has its perks. We've got the run of the place for a couple hours, and I humbly suggest that we use the time to eat as much frozen yogurt as humanly possible.
Why not ice cream?
Rookie mistake, Syl. With ice cream, you pick a flavor, and then it sort of is what it is. But with yogurt, you have a huge array of toppings, and therefore a lot more control over the final dessert. It's kind of a blank slate, a steady beat on which you overlay a melody of your own making. Just look at our options, Syl. It boggles the mind.
Sylvia gazes out upon the available toppings, and she quickly sees that Sid has a point. Colorful confectionaries, fruits and nuts, and candied eyeballs laid out spread before them like a banquet set by sugar-crazed children. It's enticing, and slightly overwhelming.
I don't know if I need more decision points in my life.
I can help you make good choices. It's all about maximizing your pleasure. Fresh fruit is tasty, but dried fruit is denser, so you can eat more of it. An ectoplasm takes some getting used to, but it won't cause your blood sugar to spike and crash like butterscotch will.
Wow, you've really put some thought into this.
Yeah, I'm a master of the scales, meaning both musical scales and the yogurt weigh-in variety.
This is pretty amazing, and so generous of you.
It's like I said, I wanted to celebrate you, to celebrate us. And, well, I have something else to celebrate, too. You know the song I've been working on? I'm almost done. I'm on track to finish it tonight. Turns out having a girlfriend is good for productivity.
Cuddles lead to creativity? If only you'd known sooner.
Well, I don't know. I think you were worth holding out for. Anyway, there's still some rough spots to iron out, and a few clumsy rhymes. But the first draft is always the hardest part, and the end is in sight.
When can I hear it? I'm so curious.
That means a lot. I promise I'll share it, once it's fully cooked. I only hope this is the start of a new chapter, that this is just the first of a whole slew of original songs. This is what it's all about. This is why I got into music to begin with.
Why exactly did you get into music?
Well, this sounds cheesy, but I wanted to make a difference. Okay, that's not the whole story. What I wanted was to be in the spotlight. I've always loved being the center of attention. But I also wanted to use the spotlight to enact real change. It's just amazing to me, the power music has to sway hearts.
I wish everyone with a platform thought more carefully about how to use it.
With great stage presence comes great responsibility, right? Only I got totally swept up in the race to be on top. I let myself become a cog in a corporate hit-making machine. I didn't write a single word or share a single original opinion. Not for years.
No time like the present.
Isn't that the truth? The words have been flowing out of me lately. But I still need to write the climax of this song, and it's important to get the tone right. So, what do you think? As the hero comes to the end of her trials, should she be pretty confident? Or does she worry that she'll fall short right until the very end?
It's more fun if she's confident. She's come all this way, and she's learned to trust in her abilities.
Sounds like it all builds to a rousing finale. Okay, that should be the last piece of input I need. Now I've just gotta iron out that rhyme scheme. Nothing rhymes with coupon, does it? But that's the final treat I had for you today.
Poggers, coupons.
A coupon! Susan. I'm obviously not a songwriter.
And yet, make no mistake, I couldn't have written this one without you.
All right, cool. Newbie is not holding anything back. I would certainly hope not. Okay, last day before the competition. Hit the garden. Probably just gonna let those guys idle. Travel. Hey, nice.
It just occurred to me, we're both in the business of curing people of what ails them.
I hadn't thought of it that way before.
I've got a point though, right? Your potions replenish health and shield against damage. And live music has the power to soothe the soul. I could use some soothing right now, actually. Let's hope this does the trick.
Sid leads Sylvia to the waterfront, where a temporary stage has been constructed, and a battle of the bands is in progress. Sylvia's never seen anything quite like it before. It's not just music. Each band employs magic and dazzling displays of pyrotechnics. There are laser light shows, phantasmal backup dancers, and illusionary fireworks. And through it all, Sid just scowls.
What's the matter, Songbird?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a bummer. These things normally cheer me right up. But today it's all just a stark reminder of how audiences cheer style over substance. Which makes me question pretty much everything, actually. The time and effort I'm putting into writing a song of my own, is that just vanity? Back home, I have professional songwriters lining up to work with me. Maybe I should stick to what I'm good at and stop chasing windmills.
What you're good at?
Should I put my thoughts to music? Following dreams can be pretty tough. I'm better off not trying to write my own stuff.
But I thought it was going well.
I thought so too. I was so confident, in fact, that I dropped in on an open mic night yesterday. I performed 2 songs. One of them was the original piece I've been working so hard on. The other was something new that my manager sent me. The Ballad of Greenbeard the Slime Slayer. It's every bit as juvenile and uninspired as it sounds. But, of the 2 songs, Greenbeard was the clear favorite.
I'm sorry. That's hard getting that sort of feedback.
Yeah, it's hard. But I suppose it's necessary. I thought I had a really solid idea, Syl. Something that hadn't been done before. I used all the conventions of a traditionally heroic ballad. But instead of focusing on an action hero, I wrote about a regular, everyday citizen. I wanted to show how the average woman is every bit as remarkable, as worthy of celebration as a muscled dude with a sword.
That sounds pretty interesting.
I thought so too. But the audience didn't know what to make of it. Shouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised, if I'm honest. But I am disappointed. I was really hoping that crowd would prove me wrong. Instead, they confirmed what I've known all along. People don't want new and different. They want tried and true. So from now on, that's just what I'll give them.
I don't know.
You're the sweetest. I can see that you're concerned. But you don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. I took a shot at something new and it didn't work out. But I still have plenty to offer. Including haggling tips. Remember a minute ago when I put my woes to song? Admit it, that catchy tune had you hooked.
Huh. Raise interest by the most recent raised interest amount. That's
I can use that in
interesting.
haggling, sure. But I'd rather cheer you up.
I must be taken to this hero gig, because the idea of smiting some monsters is more than enough to cheer me up. If you really want to help, you could always kick some potions my way, and I can go out and blow off some steam.
Sid is planning to take her professional frustrations out on monsters. But I think she'll be happier if she pours that energy into her art.
Oh. Surprisingly, I already have both of those, so I can use those up. Okay, why not do that? Whatever. It's okay.
Ooh, quiet at last. Perhaps I'll pick up a book.
Greetings, peasant.
So much for reading time, Oswald. You better keep your talons at the ready.
Is that a threat? I'll have you know, I'm recording this exchange. I wanted to immortalize the moment that your fears and doubts overwhelm you. Now, contemplate my superiority and despair. Go on, I'll wait.
Joke's on you. All you're immortalizing is me making this promise. I'm going to beat you tomorrow. I won't even break a sweat. Now why don't you get out of here and mind your own business?
Oh, I assure you, my business is at the forefront of my mind, and business is very good. It seems the sheeple of Rafta are less concerned about my benevolent surveillance than you guessed. Would you like to know what they say about you behind closed doors?
There's something you could tell me that I haven't already read in an anonymous review.
Well, here's something you might not have figured out. If you dare stand in my way tomorrow, you will be as dust beneath my heel.
I'm not backing down, Anubia. I mean, I didn't let the shark man intimidate me. What chance does a little girl have?
Curse you! I am not a little girl! Surely my regal bearing and keen stratagems have made that more than apparent? I am over 1,000 years old, and I shall live for 1,000 more!
Well, yeah, but your cheeks are just so pinchable.
Pinchable? You pinched me at your own peril, you toothless jackal! I hate you! I'll crush you! You'll see!
Does she really just brag about her regal bearing and then have a hissy fit?
Maybe throwing a tantrum is one of those keen stratagems she mentioned.
Can't wait to see that maniac get spanked. And she will. Oh, don't you worry.
Like sand through the hourglass, another 10-day period has come and gone. But there is no time to wax nostalgic for bygone days, not when there is entertainment to be had. I'm Baptiste, here once more to guide you through the twists and turns of the day's tournament. On the field, two legends of craftsmanship and commercialism stand ready to compete for all the many glories they deserve. Let's give them a proper greeting, shall we? Hailing from a mighty overseas empire, our first contestant's small stature belies her imposing presence. What's the secret of her success? She says it's divine right and moral superiority, dummy! But she's made no secret of her love for the dark arts of capitalism. Give it up for Anubia!
That's it! Clap! Oh no, if you don't.
Anubia is up against our reigning champ, whose sonic tonics have already become a Rafton institution. She works hard, she fights fair, and I'm pretty sure she talks to animals. She is Sylvia!
Hey, Anubia! You're a brat, and your sense of entitlement won't help you here.
Shut up! I am not!
Looks like the contestants are chatting amiably down there. They must be at least a little starstruck to be in the presence of our celebrity judge. He's a busy man, but he's made time to share his expertise and his winning smile.
Of course I'm smiling. We're so close to the end.
Before we get to the end, we've got to get started! Are our contestants ready to begin?
Begin? I'm already 5 steps ahead. But I'll give these suckers a show. Let's hope they like a tragic ending.
They sound ready to me. Here we go.
Alright. I'm pretty sure we just
This
clean
potion
sweep
will
very
break the
easily.
curse of silence as surely as my foes break against my dread magnificence.
That's a tall order.
You'll also note subtle hints of candied frog.
I certainly caught a whiff of something. I'll value this at...
A satisfactory assessment.
Sylvia! Welcome back. Let's see what you've got.
Actually, oh yeah, mine still wins. I was
This
I was
one
actually
speaks for
concerned.
itself.
Ah, that was a pun, I think, on account of this being a silence cure. I question your sense of humor, but the potion itself is very nice. This cure is of superior quality to Anubia's. Sylvia, the point is easily yours.
Like taking candy from a brat.
Someone should curse you with silence!
Oh god.
Maybe this isn't going exactly as my Oracle algorithm foretold it. But I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm in control. And I'm gonna eat your flippin' face! You worm!
That's the face of a fighter. It's still anyone's match.
All right, Anubia. Dare I ask what you have for us next?
Then consider my masterpiece, a tolerance potion, aged for no less than 300 years.
Fascinating. Where did you find a barrel that would last so long?
Oh, I didn't age it in anything so mundane as a barrel. No, this potion was aged within the hollowed-out skull of the last potion maker who dared challenge me.
That's certainly a rare vintage, which earns you a valuation of...
Oh my lord.
Number fit for an empress.
It's a lot to ask, Sylvia. But can you beat it?
I don't think I beat it base, but I definitely can. Oh wow, I do. Holy shit! Okay, word, dog. Fucking absolutely clapped. I wanted to make a joke about her tongue, but she looks too young for that.
As impressive as this tolerance potion is, even this is not enough to make a newbie tolerable.
Good singer. Now let's see if the potion itself measures up. It's even of masterwork quality. I'm thoroughly convinced. No need to sell me on it further. You've done it, Sylvia. You're moving on to the grand finale.
Just like that, huh? All right!
Reach! Reach! Ah! What? That's not fair! I should have won!
Well, you definitely get the prize for worst sportsmanship.
This place is ridiculous. If Rafta would reject my gifts, so be it. I have an empire to run. And I've expended enough resources trying to establish a foothold upon the mud. So I'll go, but this knowledge shall be my consolation. I know what you're up against next. And you have no idea, Sylvia. No idea.
Well, that sounded ominous. But I'll worry about it later. I deserve like half a day to revel in victory before I'm back to contemplating impending doom. Did you see it? Anubia couldn't get out of town fast enough.
I'm a gentleman, so all I'll say is good riddance.
Because you hated her stupid face, right? Come on, say it. It feels good.
Yes, I hated her stupid face very much. But I hope all this taught you a lesson about going on the offensive. and staying on the offensive. When you're on a roll, give them everything and the kitchen sink.
Draw a card each time you play a card. That's actually... but it costs 3. I might
I'm
play
always
it.
happy for more owlish insight.
Well, look at you, Sylvia. How far you've come.
It must be disappointing to you. I mean, I know you like taking the money, but I'm sure you'd rather soul shackle me to a desk.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm rooting for you, young woman.
I find that hard to believe.
Nonetheless, it's true. Your situation has 2 possible outcomes. The bank I serve benefits either way. But I much prefer the outcome where both sides profit. To that end, I can accept your payment now.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Thank you, Sylvia. And please, don't take it personally. The service I provide is a necessary one, dictated by the market. If I didn't do it, someone else would. And whatever else you think of me, know that I am hoping to see you succeed.
What do you think? Does she have a point? Are we on the same side?
You might both hope for the same outcome, but that doesn't mean you're on the same side. It's true I needed her services and her bank's money to get this shop up and running, but it's a predatory system, and make no mistake. In this world, we have to look out for our own interests, because no one else will.
Really happening, the cure's as good as ours.
Just have to send one more competitor packing.
Good morning, Sylvia. That was quite a show yesterday. Too close for comfort?
I wasn't too worried.
I see you've grown in confidence just as you've grown in ability. You remind me of myself, you know. Many, many, many years ago.
Well, you're not much older than me, right? You got an early start, but you've only been working as a potion maker for a few years.
You know, it feels a great deal longer.
Say, I don't suppose you're here to give me the scoop on my next competitor. I'm ready to crush him!
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you know? It's me, Sylvia. You're up against me next.
What? I didn't realize. No one told me!
It was Baptiste's idea, naturally. He's got a flair for the dramatic, and nothing's more dramatic than going up against the best. He wants us to put on a show. Figures it'll drum up interest in local businesses and inject some money into the economy. But we don't have to jump through hoops for Baptiste. In fact, I'm here with a proposal. What do you say we cut to the chase and you simply, well, forfeit?
Forfeit? Why would I do that?
Hear me out now. I know you need the money. There's no shame in that. So, I'll let you take the cash prize. I'll keep the fancy ingredients and my unassailable reputation, and we'll skip the whole circus.
I could just have the money? Just like that?
Just like that.
I could pay off my debt and be free. But no, I'm sorry, but I need that ingredient.
What use could you possibly have for Maven Bloom?
Well, it's sort of a long story, but...
What the actual hell? Oh,
I understand now. I see exactly what's going on here. Someone's been messing with powers beyond their control. I'd hoped to do this the easy way, but I can see we both have skin in this game. So be it. I've waited this long after all. I can wait one more week to get what I...
Ugh, that sure took a turn.
You don't think he'll tell anyone, do you? About me?
It doesn't matter. In another week, Helena's getting her money and you're getting your cure. Who cares if people learn you were a bird in the meantime?
Well, it doesn't do much for my sex appeal.
Suck it up, Oswald. I'm more worried about how intense Robin got all of a sudden. Even the lizard looked menacing for a minute.
People tend to show their true colors when this much money is involved.
He didn't seem all that concerned about the money, though, did he? In fact, he gave me an opportunity to get the cash I need without any of the hassle. I could be debt-free right now.
I appreciate you sticking it out for me. Really wish you'd properly fix that ceiling beam, though.
I've been a little busy.
So have I, actually. I have something here to help you cross the finish line. There. With this stamp, you're authorized to make any potion you like, using ingredients from any region of the island.
Well, all right. I've finally got my full license. Just in time for the final push.
I also retrieved the details for the final competition. Take a look. I gather you already know who your competitor is. The potions you'll have to brew are no joke either. But look, there it is, the Maven Bloom flower. We're so close.
It's as good as ours, and you're as good as cured.
I like the confidence, but we're up against a living legend. Let's not count our owlets before they hatch.
Why wouldn't you just say chickens? You know actual idioms. You're not a real owl.
Alright. Well. Real quick, I'm gonna just save. I want to check the potions. Okay. Seeking. Curse, Cure, and Radiation. I can turn these quick. The Radiation, that's actually not too bad. C and E, that'll probably be pretty easy to make. The Curse Cure. Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be difficult. I need a masterwork version of this one. Okay. And it's recommending 5-star masterworks. Alright. Well, in the next one, I will have to check on... God, I'll have to check... New equipment. I'll have to buy new equipment, check if there's anything else I need to upgrade. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye.